Hello, Nicole Kittredge here, your experienced and reputable mortgage professional, helping clients step by step through the homeownership journey. And man, has it been a challenging few years. I wish I had a magic wand to make it a little easier on buyers in general and people moving on up. I'm going to share some statistics about that. So today I'm going on a real estate podcast, and in preparation I have some fun charts because I know you all love all the mortgage videos I do, but in all seriousness it is important info, and one of these is the lock-in effect. I know you've heard about it, and this is a chart that shows rates across the country. Guess what the average is? It's got to be somewhere around 4%. And what does that mean for homeowners? It means that if they're looking at a house just 25% more expensive, their payment nearly doubles. That takes a big bite out of the budget, and I know it certainly would for me. On the flip side of that, there is more home equity now than ever, and we don't really see any abatement coming. Statistically speaking, the Northeast, hottest market, of course, real estate is local, and we're right at the top. Home buyers still outnumber home sellers in most housing markets, and the Northeast here statistically is listed at 94%. How do we compete with that? Of course, anything you can do to put your best foot forward, which could be a fully underwritten pre-approval. I have seen that win offers for people. Our NAV Cash program is a very unique, real cash buying program I'd be happy to share more about. Adjust your budget. So let's talk about inflation. I'm glad I was a child in the 80s and not an adult paying bills, because the 70s and 80s were wild with inflation. But let's be real, it's been rough. This statistic shows that we've already seen more inflation in just the last 51 months of the 2020 decade than all of the entire decade of the 2010s, as well as wage deceleration is very real. Of note, average hourly earnings grew just 3.9% from a year ago, a third consecutive deceleration in wage growth and the slowest since May of 2021. So now some positive news. New listings are up 10.4% from this time last year. And my why, and hopefully your why, because there is a light at the end of the tunnel to stay positive and persevere, is building wealth through homeownership. I saw a statistic yesterday that the average homeowner has 40 times more wealth than a renter. That's motivating to me. I love talking real estate, so please reach out to me anytime with questions.